Life can be hard sometimes. But if you're going through desperate moments, remember that even the most powerful men in the world experience the same or similar pain. The difference between the winners and the losers is the amount of pain they went through and how they navigated during these times of adversity. Seneca, or Seneca the Younger as he was known, was born in 4 BC in a country now called Spain. He was a prominent Roman statesman, philosopher, and playwright. But even though we know him for Stoic practices and wisdom, his life was marked by incredible highs and lows that would break the weaker men. In fact, Seneca's early life was far from easy. He had a frail constitution and suffered from asthma. Yet he thrived in politics and was appointed as Emperor Nero's advisor. This role brought power but also constant danger, as Nero's reign was marked by tyranny and unpredictability. Seneca's path to power was not without its hurdles. He faced challenges that many of us could scarcely imagine. Despite his health issues, he proved his mettle and demonstrated an unyielding commitment to Stoic principles. These early experiences would lay the foundation for the wisdom he would later impart. So please watch this video until the end as we go through his life and Stoic advice for hard days. Seneca's first major test of Stoic principles came when he was accused of conspiracy and sentenced to exile on the remote island of Corsica. Imagine being the right hand of one of the most brutal Roman emperors, being ripped from the comforts of Rome, from a place of power and prestige, and sent into isolation. Many would have crumbled under the weight of such an unjust fate, but Seneca turned to Stoicism and searched strength within himself to keep going. During his exile, Seneca wrote a series of letters that became his philosophical legacy. In these letters, he explored Stoic themes of resilience, wisdom, and the power of the mind. He reflected on how, even in the harshest of circumstances, one could find peace by focusing on what's within his control, his thoughts and actions. So instead of complaining or falling into self-pity like most would, he transformed those hard times into a new opportunity for growth, which not only affected his own life, but ended up inspiring millions around the world, even thousands of years later. Seneca's return from exile was brief, as he called back to Rome, but he continued to face harsh times. His relationship with Nero remained precarious, and he lived under constant threat. The Stoic principles of serenity and virtue were his guiding lights. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Seneca's words remind us that, just like a gem is refined through the friction of polishing, our character can be perfected through trials and tribulations. Stoicism teaches us to find value in adversity, seeking for an opportunity to grow in every challenge. The climax of Seneca's life came when Nero's paranoia led to an unjust order for him to commit suicide. He faced this ultimate test of Stoic principles with remarkable composure. He calmly accepted his fate, even assisting his friends and family in understanding and embracing Stoic wisdom during their final moments. Seneca's unwavering commitment to Stoic philosophy during his darkest hour is a testament to the transformative power of these ancient teachings. Stoicism gave him the strength to accept his impending death with grace, demonstrating that even in the bleakest moments, the human spirit can find resilience and serenity. Even though his life ended up tragically, he often stressed that life's challenges are not meant to break us but to strengthen us. By adopting a mindset that accepts adversity as an opportunity for growth, the world starts to change immediately. When you accept that what's happening to you is happening for a good reason, and you embrace it, navigating through these hard times starts to get easier. It has to do with your mindset, but also being mindful of what's happening. Seneca encourages us to cultivate mindfulness, especially during these hard days. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment, can help us gain perspective and reduce the emotional impact of adversity. Seneca's experiences during his exile highlight the power of focusing on the here and the now to maintain serenity. One of the fundamental Stoic principles championed by Seneca is the idea of focusing on what's within your control. Just like Marcus Aurelius and other known Stoics, Seneca believed that when life presents us with challenges, it's essential to differentiate between things we can influence and those beyond our power. By directing our efforts toward what we can change, we can effectively navigate hard days. Seneca's struggles, including the specter of his own execution, underscore the importance of practicing self-compassion. Stoicism encourages us not to be too hard on ourselves during difficult times. Most people start to go harder on themselves when these days happen. It's my fault. I'm bad. They were right. Instead, we should treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would offer to a friend facing similar hardships. Seneca's Stoic wisdom is also a testament to the value of seeking knowledge continuously. He used his time in exile to write and reflect, demonstrating that even in the bleakest circumstances, one can continue to seek wisdom. Hard days, rather than obstructing our pursuit of wisdom, can serve as a catalyst for growth. There's no success without a process. There's no fruits without cultivating. There's no wisdom without failure. By embracing Stoic resilience, practicing mindfulness, focusing on what's within our control, showing self-compassion, and seeking wisdom continuously, we can weather the storms of life with grace and inner peace. As we navigate our challenges, let Seneca's life and teachings serve as a beacon of inspiration, guiding us through the darkest days with unwavering strength and wisdom. Remember, adversity is not the end. It's an opportunity for transformation and growth. Let us know what you're going through in the comments, but stay resilient, stay mindful, and stay stoic, my friend.